Hey everyone, it's me, Nikki. I wanted to just come on here real quick and show you a couple of things. And by real quick, I really promise this time to be real quick. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to apologize because I went back and watched some of my previous videos and I realized that my dogs bark in the background. And to be honest, when I'm filming, I don't always notice. I've kind of learned over the years to just block it out. And so when I went back and watched it, I was kind of surprised at how often that happened. So I want to apologize. I don't know. I just wanted to mention that. But one of the reasons why I'm coming on here today is because I want to show you, first of all, I have a new recipe binder and I posted it on Instagram the other day and I'm really excited about it. And also I wanted to give you at least one new idea of what to do with a lot of leftover discs that we often end up with when we have a disc-bound planner and we change those sizes out. So first and foremost, here's my new recipe binder. Now, you'll have to go on my Instagram, or maybe I can insert it and drop it into this video, but I took a side-by-side photo of my old recipe binder and my new recipe binder right next to each other, and then promptly threw my old one away. So I don't have that to show you today. Hopefully I can put it in this video. But it was old. It was just a plain white binder with the poly cover that you can kind of slide something in. See, there they go again. Sorry, it's the gardeners next door. I can't help it. So anyway, I had used that thing for so long, for so many years, that it was covered in like food stains and it was falling apart and it was just plain ugly. So I was cleaning out some books on my bookshelf last Friday. I was kind of going through my whole house and cleaning up, and I just decided, you know what, it's really ugly, and if I'm gonna have planners for everything else and I'm starting a new meal planner, why not put my recipe binder in something really pretty as well? So I went to Target and I love their binders there. I have some at work, so I don't know why it didn't occur to me to get some for home, but I got this for my recipe binder. And what's awesome about it, not only is it the color, but on the back you can see it has these elastic straps. So if I wanted to, I could put it over like this and keep it closed. I also, if you can see here, I made a bunch of cute little paper clips. I've been watching people on Periscope and here on YouTube, and I've never really been into that before, but I figured, you know, first of all, I don't know if you can see on the side here, I have some sections already paper clipped because these are like a week's worth of meals with the grocery lists. I got a lot of these from Eat at Home Cooks, but a lot of them I also got from different websites. So I'll leave her link down below though. She has a lot of really good ideas. So I figured I already have some paper clipped, so I might as well make some really cute paper clips and I can bookmark kind of some of my favorites. So I used just ribbon I had already lying around in the garage in my craft dresser. So I didn't go out and like intentionally try to buy anything that color coordinates. I just used what I had left over, and I happen to really like how it turned out. I also had some leftover like from when school started, and I bought some of these for my kids, these dividers with pockets in them, because I noticed when I was putting this together that I had some recipes, like for instance, this one is just like a half sheet, and I thought rather than take up a whole page protector, I can kind of stick some of those in here throughout. I haven't really organized it outside of that, so it's not really worth a flip through. I don't have like certain sections yet or anything, but I will in the future. But I was just really excited and I wanted to show you. So the other thing I wanted to show you, because I'm really trying to keep this quick and I'm already at 4 minutes, is the idea for what to do if you have leftover discs. Now, I've shown you I now have a happy planner. I also have a Dokibook disc agenda, but for many, many years I've used the ARC binder system and also the Martha Stewart disc-bound system. So I have a lot of leftover discs lying around. I usually keep them in a mason jar, or I also have like a little pouch that I can carry them in, so if I'm traveling to the office or if I'm going somewhere, I can have them handy. But I have a lot that I'm just not using. So first I wanted to show you They do come in various sizes. These are the ones that I have. This is the teeniest, tiniest, which usually comes with like your original notebooks, and then I think this is actually the one that usually comes with the ARC notebooks. Just to kind of give you a size comparison. Now these can actually, you can order them much bigger. I believe Levenger has some that are even almost the size of like drink coasters. So you can get really outrageously large ones if you like. But the point is, usually I'm upgrading to larger discs, so I have these smaller ones lying around doing nothing. Lately I've been studying for a test that I've got to take soon, and I decided I wanted to make some flashcards. And at first I was going to go out and buy some, but I realized I have a lot of index cards lying around from back when I used to homeschool my kids, and I thought, why not put some together in a little flip book and make the flashcards myself using my ARC punch. I punched out a bunch of these and I put them on the discs. So this is actually the original set that I made using some kind of medium-sized discs, and I would show you my other ones, but they have stuff written all over them. I actually started upgrading them to some larger silver discs that are actually this size here, so you can see I'm upgrading because I have a lot more index cards that I need to put on here. So anyway, I just put this in my ARC punch, punched it out like so, and then I can write on both sides of it, flip it over, and you just put it on like that. And there you are. You can make your own little index card, flip book, study, exam guide thingamajig. So there you go. So that's one idea that you can use the multiple discs for. I'd love to know if you have any other ideas, especially now that Happy Planner is turning, I think it's about a year old now. Dokibook disc agendas are fairly new on the market, and so I have a feeling that disc planning is going to be around for quite a while, and so we're all going to end up with all of these extra little plastic and metal round things everywhere. So what are some ways that you use them outside of a planner or a normal notebook? I'd love to know. So take a minute and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you leave a comment down below with your ideas on how to use leftover discs. And also, I'd like to be tagged in your recipe binder video. So if you do a video doing a tour of your recipe binder, can you tag me there? Because I want to see what it is that you do and how you keep all of your stuff organized. All right, thanks guys, have a blessed day. So I stacked a few here. Oops, I stacked a few here just so you can kind of get an idea, and then on and on it goes. I keep dropping that little teeny one, but anyway, awesome is that. I love that. I totally just hit myself in the head with it, but that's okay.